Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we dive into the latest updates. Mayor Eric Adams's lackluster fundraising efforts are sending a strong signal about the state of his campaign. New York City Mayor Eric Adams raised just $19,000 for his re-election campaign over the past 2 months. This is an astonishingly low amount for a Democratic mayoral candidate and almost unthinkable for an incumbent. The meager total is the clearest indication yet that his campaign is barely operational, even as Adams insists he's running for a second term despite record-low approval ratings. So far, Adams hasn't held any campaign events. Top allies have abandoned him for former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and his campaign team is so thin that its spokesperson, Todd Shapiro, only joined last week. To make matters worse, his recent fundraising total places him at the very bottom of major candidates during this period. For comparison, Andrew Cuomo raised $1.5 million in just 13 days. Zohran Mamdani, a progressive state lawmaker, raised $840,000 during the recent filing period, January to March, and is on track to have $7 million with public matching funds. Adams, who was indicted on federal corruption charges last year, currently has about $3 million in his campaign fund from earlier fundraising efforts. This puts him in third place behind Mamdani and City Comptroller Brad Lander, who each have over $3.5 million in their campaign accounts. However, Adams raised less during this period than any other major candidate, including Michael Blake, a former state lawmaker, and Curtis Sliwa, the founder of the Guardian Angels and the 2021 Republican mayoral candidate. He even raised less than Corinne Fisher, a stand-up comedian who brought in $100,000. Looking ahead, Mamdani and Lander are expected to have even more funds after the next public matching payment on April 15, ahead of the June 24 primary. Cuomo is also expected to receive public matching funds. Meanwhile, Adams's campaign was denied public matching funds in December, costing him an additional $4 million. Todd Shapiro, Adams's campaign spokesperson, remains optimistic, stating that the campaign hopes to secure public matching funds, which could bring them close to the primary spending limit of $7.9 million. He also emphasized that the mayor's previous fundraising reflects the strong, broad-based support for Mayor Adams' leadership and vision for the future of our city. At a news conference on Monday, Adams brushed off concerns, saying, "Everyone is catching up to me. I started raising early." Interestingly, Adams actually received $36,000 in contributions but netted only $19,000 after adjustments and $21,000 in refunds. One refund went to Brock Pierce, a cryptocurrency investor who donated the legal maximum of $2,100 in 2023 and was recently photographed with Adams at President Trump's inauguration. During this filing period, Adams had only 38 donors. In contrast, a super PAC supporting Cuomo, called Fix the City, raised nearly $1.5 million from just 17 donors, including $250,000 from real estate developer Scott Reckler and $100,000 from Skybridge Capital, the hedge fund founded by Anthony Scaramucci, who also donated to Adams in 2021 and 2024. Cuomo and Adams share some overlap in their donor bases. For example, Marcella Guarino Himowitz, whose husband is a prominent hedge fund manager, donated $150,000 to Cuomo's super PAC this month. In 2021, her husband gave $100,000 to a super PAC supporting Adams, and she donated $50,000 to the same group. Other notable donors include Luciana Fato, a former top lawyer at AIG, who gave $100,000 to Cuomo's super PAC after donating to Adams's campaign in 2021, and Jed Valentas of Two Trees Management, who has donated to both Cuomo and Adams, as well as a nonprofit promoting Adams. Cuomo resigned as governor in 2021 following a series of sexual harassment allegations, which he denies. The state has paid roughly $60 million in legal fees related to these allegations and other matters, including payments to lawyers Rita Glavin and Elkin Abramovitz, who each donated $2,100 to Cuomo's campaign and hosted a fundraiser for him, raising concerns about conflicts of interest. Cuomo's spokesperson, Rich Azzopardi, defended the donations, stating, "These lawyers, and New Yorkers, saw firsthand the injustice that was done and know that Governor Cuomo is the one with the experience and record needed to confront the many problems this city is facing and solve them." Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates. Stay informed, stay ahead.